It's a great night for high school basketball here at the McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota. Alongside Connor Smith, good evening everyone, I'm Jed Thomas, as we get set for North Dakota high school girls basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Grand Forks Central Knights. Well folks, as I said, it's a great night for basketball, and it's going to be a great game all around. Connor, tell us, why is tonight going to be so special?
Well, there's no beating around the bush about it. Sarah Jacobson, she's looking for that all-time state record, needs 13 points to break it. We'll see if she can accomplish that.
Yes, that unofficial Class A state record is at stake. The Deacons' 58-game winning streak at stake. It's just going to be some fantastic basketball. And Connor, who are going to be those key players that make tonight's game so great?
Well, for Grand Forks Central, I think you got to look at Lauren Dubb. She's in the top 10 in many important categories in the EDC right now, including 9th in steals, 5th in assists, and 7th in three-point percentage. All of those things, they really add up in a game like this. It's the little things that matter, like steals and those easy assists.
Yes, that's very true in these games. It's the fundamentals and those little things that maybe you don't notice. Sarah Jacobson, the record, the big storyline coming into the night. But Connor, you're right. We got to watch those little things, and those are the things that make games like these so fantastic. Folks, we will be right back in just a few seconds, but right now we got the national anthem coming your way. Stay tuned.
Gymnasium on the campus of Shanley High School. Tonight's Eastern Dakota Conference girls basketball game featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Grand Forks Central Knights. And your home team, Shanley Deacons. Shanley High School would like to remind all fans that we are a tobacco-free campus, so we ask that you refrain from smoking on the school grounds during your visit this evening. The concession stand and restrooms here at Shanley High School are located in the commons area. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove all headwear, as Father Charles LaCroix will lead us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father, you showed us your power and love by creating us. Show them even more by recreating us in your Son, Jesus. And so we thank you for this time of recreation. Please be with us, watch over us, guide us, bless us, protect us. Keep the players in good health, free from injury and harm. Allow them to play the best of their ability. May they enjoy the competition here tonight. May everything that we think, say, and do give you great honor, glory, and praise. And when the evening is through, help us to reach our homeward destinations in safety. We pray this in the name of your Son, Jesus, by the power of your Holy Spirit, and the prayer of Our Lady, all the angels and saints, you are God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to North Dakota Girls High School Basketball right here from the McCormick Gymnasium. Well, we got a great game in store for you, as we said. Right now we got the starting lineups coming your way. But right now, of course, as Connor pointed out just a few minutes earlier, big storyline, that record for Class A girls basketball scoring is in jeopardy tonight, and Sarah Jacobson is definitely going to try to make her run at it.
Well, absolutely, and you'd think that, Grand Forks, they're going to do all they can to prevent her from getting that. If they do, if she somehow doesn't score 13 points, you can't forget about this very deep Shanley guard play that they have. pretty hard to stop.
For sure, very deep team.
Starting at a guard up by the junior, number 10, Lauren Doom.
Starting at a guard for Grand Central, a 5'8 junior, number 10, Lauren Dubb.
Starting at a guard, a 5'9 senior, number 12.
For Shanley, a 5'9 senior, number 12, Sarah Jacobson.
And another guard for the Knights, a 5'8 junior, number 22, Liz Doom.
Another guard for the Knights, a 5'8 junior, number 22, Liz Dubb.
And another guard for the Deacons.
And another guard for the Deacons, a 5'8 senior, number 14, Ellen Erie.
And another guard for the Knights, a 5'5 junior, number 24, Megan Schumacher.
And another guard for the Knights, a 5'5 junior, number 24, Megan Schumacher.
And another guard for the Deacons.
And another guard for the Deacons, a 5'6 senior, number 23, Annie Swenson.
And forward for the Knights, a 5'9 senior, number 5, Stephanie
At forward for the Knights,
McWilliams.
a 5'9 senior, number 5, Stephanie McWilliams.
And another forward for the Deacons.
And another forward for the Deacons, a 6' senior, number 24, Lauren Rotunda.
And another forward for the Knights, a 5'9 senior, number 40, Abby Ferry.
And another forward for the Knights, a 5'9 senior, number 40, Abby Ferry.
Junior, number 32.
And at center for the Deacons, a 6'3 junior, number 32, Emily Dietz.
Those are your starting lineups for tonight's game. Should be fantastic. We got some great players on both sides. You know, watch that battle between Sarah Jacobson and Lauren Dubb. Both big leaders, you know, both mentally and on the court for these teams. Should be a fun clash between those two.
Yeah, you hope, and I think we're in for a good basketball game.
No doubt about that.
Administering the rules of the game in a respectable manner.
All right, folks. Just a few seconds away from tip-off. And we are underway at McCormick Gymnasium as the Deacons win the tip. Dietz sends it back to Jacobson, who now gets set for her first offensive possession. Gives it over to Erie. Erie now, tight defense from Dubb, gives back to Jacobson. Jacobson works her way into the paint, goes up for two.
Great take.
And one.
What a take from Jacobs. What a way to start off the game for the Deacons.
No question. Fantastic momentum taken by the Deacons already. Jacobson's free throw just off the money. And Grand Forks Central goes to work now as the Deacons hold the 2-0 lead. Schumacher with it. Jacobson all over her. Schumacher doing a nice job of hanging onto the ball. Schumacher gives that one inside. Now back outside. Shot for three off the back of the iron from Liz Dubb. And on the rebound attempt, Dietz appears to be fouled there by Schumacher.
Also number 24, Megan Schumacher, first personal, second team foul. Deacon.
Some tight play early by both these teams. Very aggressive defense. Very exciting play.
Something Grand Forks is going to have to do if they want to stay in this game against the Deacons. Nice
For
cut by
sure.
Jacobson, though.
Great play, but Jacobson can't finish as that ball bounces in and out. It was a good pass from Dietz that the Deacons just couldn't capitalize on.
A great find under the basket.
Schumacher now. The give outside to McWilliams. McWilliams back inside to Ferry. Schumacher outside for three, and she buries it. Lauren Dubb. Now Swenson with it for the Deacons, looking to answer after that nice three by Dubb. Jacobson has it at the top of the key, gives over to Swenson with a great pass inside to Dietz, and Dietz puts it up for two.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to stop Dietz with those long arms, and also at 6'3".
No question, that height so valuable for the Deacons in the paint. Dubb now over to Schumacher. Schumacher gets past Rotunda and gives back to Dubb. Dubb and Schumacher just kind of volleying around out there. Now to McWilliams. Back to Dub out front. Back over to Schumacher. Some nice passing, but now can they get the points? Dub for 2, and she drains it. Jacobson with it for the Deacons. Gives to Swenson. Watch out for Annie Swenson. Her three-point shot is deadly. Rotunda goes inside to Dietz, however.
Oh.
Dietz buries it for 2, and the foul.
Another strong finish from the Deacons. We've seen that replay.
Second time we've seen that. And yeah, right, Connor, doing a great job in the paint right now. Shanley is. Dietz shot is good, and the Deacons take the 2-point lead. Quick pass to Dub. Dub now with Jacobson all over her. And it looks like they will get Jacobson there. See, just a little too much contact there. She tried to reach around for the ball. Her first foul for the Deacons tonight. And now McWilliams with it. Gives it to Schumacher. Schumacher back to McWilliams. Now to Ferry. Ferry for 2. That one off the iron, but now Schumacher's attempt also no good. Ferry tries to finish, but she's fouled.
Great job on the offensive boards there for the Knights.
Fantastic rebounding, yes, Connor.
If you want to beat the Deacons, that's how you're gonna have to do it.
No question. Got a lot of height. They've got Rotunda at 6 foot, Dietz at 6'3", Sierra Berg off the bench at 6 foot. Very good height. Ferry can't put that free throw in. That's something that the Knights really are going to have to capitalize on, as the Deacons don't take too many fouls. Ferry's second attempt, no good. Looked like it was going in, but then a rebound by McWilliams. She puts that one in, and we are all tied up.
Yeah, that was a pure hustle play. Easy for the easy 2 points for the Knights.
Now Rotunda gives to Swenson. Swenson with a big long pass to Erie. Now Erie goes up for 2. She's rejected, but appears to have been fouled. See if we can get another look on the replay. Dub looked like it could have gone either way, just maybe got a little bit of Erie. And Erie's first attempt is good. Erie's second attempt, also good. Connor, how about this aggressive play out of Grand Forks Central right now? They are really pushing hard both on offense and defense.
Well, I'm sure they studied some game film of other teams that have played the Deacons before, and it seems to be one way that teams can get ahead early on the Deacons is this aggressive play, as we see again.
Very right there. Yep. And you're right, you can't have a slow start against Shanley. That's how they get you. And Grand Forks Central not intimidated. They're really playing aggressive, and you gotta love it. Jacobson now inbounding for the Deacons. Gives to Rotunda. Rotunda up for 2. Put a little too much on that one. Rebound attempt, and that one goes in favor of Grand Forks Central. Dietz appeared to foul there. In for the Deacons, number 2, Sierra Berg. Berg, another one of those Deacons with some big height that should be valuable. Dub with it. Dub gives to McWilliams inside. McWilliams with a great pass out to Schumacher. Schumacher back to Dub. Now over to McWilliams. McWilliams goes up for 2, and she's got it. Nifty play there by McWilliams.
Great finish at the rim.
Jacobson over to Rotunda. Rotunda goes down. And I think they're going to call a foul there, Connor.
Yeah, it appears so. A lot of fouls called early with 14:24 left in the first half. Each team has at least 3 fouls.
Timeout taken by the Deacons.
A little bit of a chippy first bit of this game, and now the Deacons take a timeout as they're down 11-9, a position they're not too familiar with early in the game.
Yeah, last game on Saturday, they barely allowed double digits in the first half alone, and here a couple minutes in the game, Grand Forks Central's already at 11.
Well, definitely a great start from Grand Forks Central, and now, Connor, with that timeout, if you're GFC, what do you do to keep the pressure on Shanley?
Keep doing what you're doing. Those offensive boards are going to add up. That's exactly what's happening right now. get a couple easy buckets along the way.
Yeah, Grand Forks Central, not a ton of hype, but very impressed with that rebounding. Swenson now for three, just off the front of the hoop. Three-point shots are her specialty. That one just a little off the mark, and now Dub takes it. Dub setting up with Erie all over her, gives to her sister. Now a little bit of passing. McWilliams back to Liz Dub inside the Lauren Dub. Now to Ferry, shot clock winding down, and Ferry's got some more points. How about Abby Ferry?
A lot of contested buckets from all these Grand Forks Central players right now.
Now the lead is 4 for GFC. Swenson goes inside to Rotunda, who goes up for two. That one somehow bounces out of the basket. Another opportunity for the Knights. Dub to Dub. Dub for two, no good, but who's there? It's Ferry. She tries, but that one's no good. And now the Deacons finally get a rebound as Ellen Erie does a fantastic job keeping that one in bounds. Jacobson with it, goes behind the back. Inside to Berg, but that one off her hand.
You wonder if the Deacons aren't feeling a little bit of that heat right now, down by 4.
No question, some aggressive play with 13:21 remaining in this first half. That ball out of bounds now. Some good defense forces Hansen to let that one go. I don't know if you saw that, folks. When Erie tried to keep that ball in on the baseline, that was some fantastic effort out of her on the ground, just scooping it up. That was very impressive. So the Deacons also really playing hard in this first half. Jacobson now up for two. She's got it. And I think that's going to be a foul on a basket.
Fouls on number 10, Lauren Duke, her second.
It will be indeed. Jacobson has a chance to make this a 1-point deficit. Jacobson's free throw attempt off the mark. Second one she's missed tonight.
You don't see that too often, missing one, let alone two, and then the same game.
You do not. Now Hansen with it. Erie takes that one away, but did that go out of bounds off Erie?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Tough break for the Deacons.
It was a great effort nonetheless.
For sure.
And for the Deacons, number 22, Sam Day.
Sam Day checking in for Shanley. Hansen now out to McWilliams. McWilliams with a nice pass to Dub. Back to Hansen. Corrals that pass. Now McWilliams with it. Going inside, trying to find someone to pass it to. Has Ferry. Ferry to Liz Dub at the top of the key. Dub with a good pass to McWilliams. Shot clock winding down, and her shot is just off the money.
Shot clock violation.
And it looks like they're going to catch the Knights for a shot clock violation, Connor.
And you know, it might have been a shot clock violation, but if it had not been, Jacobson was in great position for that rebound.
So almost working in favor of Grand Forks Central, you could say. Jacobson now. A little flip pass to Erie, who gives to Day. Back outside to Jacobson. A little tic-tac-toe, but that three-point shot off the back of the iron. Now McWilliams loses the ball on the ground, but she's got it again. Gives to Ferry. Back out to Dub. Over to Anderson. Back to Hansen. And it's going to be a travel on the Knights. So a shot clock violation and a travel killed 2 possessions for Grand Forks Central. And that's not what you want if you're going to try to keep this lead.
Well, like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, it's the little things that matter, especially in a game like this. And believe it or not, those things do add up. Even if Grand Forks Central is still led by 2 right now, those wasted possessions will come back to haunt them.
Very true. That pass almost intercepted by a Knight, but the Deacons maintain possession. Now some perimeter passing. Dietz gives to Erie. Erie driving inside, throws it up, no good. She grabs her own rebound. Now a fight for the ball, and Rotunda comes away with it. Good rebounding by the Deacons. Now Rotunda with a wide open three, and she drains it. A little bit of a lapse there by that Knight defense. They leave Rotunda unguarded at the top of the key, but now they're going to try to answer. Anderson over to Hansen, to Dub. Dub over to Anderson again. Anderson looking for someone, gives it to Hansen. Tight defense by Erie, almost takes that one away. Now Ferry goes up, but she doesn't have any space to shoot, and the Deacons have a chance. Rotunda goes up, and she's got it. And Central takes a timeout. Probably a smart move there. Deacons really gaining a lot of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they can do that to you. I mean, that was a great finish by Rotunda. Also, being a left-handed basketball player with a strong right-handed finish.
Very true, and yeah, as you were saying, Connor, Deacons can do that to you. You know, for a little while there, it looked like Central was really in control. Now, all of a sudden, a couple quick plays, and Shanley looking very much in control. So now, if you're Central, we talked about what you had to do to keep the lead. Now you're down 3. What do you got to do to get back some of that intensity you had in the beginning?
Well, right now, I think all of it comes down to is, you know, not wasting possessions and getting those offensive rebounds. Oh, and, you know, also making free throws when they get the chance. That's what they were doing early in the game, and let's see if they can get back to that formula.
Deacons coming out onto the court now. Central breaks their huddle, ready to get back to the action. And Connor, tell us, where is Sarah Jacobson at right now in her quest for the unofficial Class A girls scoring record?
Well, at the moment she has 4, so I mean she's 9 away from breaking the record. I think she might have a chance of getting there tonight. We'll see.
No doubt that's on her mind. It's on the minds of every player out here. Just a few different objectives and goals regarding it for either team. Now McWilliams with it for the Knights. Nice pass inside to Anderson, who goes up for 2.
Great feed into the paint to get to that height mismatch.
GFC playing some great basketball in the paint right now. Dietz with it now. Dietz goes up for 2. That one off the mark. And Dub grabs the rebound. Dub over to Hansen, to McWilliams. McWilliams driving forward, goes up for 2, and she's got it. Grand Forks Central regains the lead. Jacobson driving in, and gonna take a look at the replay, see what they called there. And it looks like they got Grand Forks Central. Good call there, just a little too much contact for the Knights.
What's also noteworthy is with 10-10 left in the first half, we have the Shanley Deacons are in the bonus already. That's stuff like that's gonna add up pretty quick with this much time left in the first half.
No doubt. We've got, as Connor said, 10-10 remaining. Yep. Game all tied up. Jacobson's second free throw off the mark, and that is the third one she's missed. As we said, uncharacteristic.
Well, we wonder if that record isn't getting to her head maybe a little bit.
Hansen now inside to Ferry. Ferry scrumming for the ball with Rotunda. Good effort by Rotunda there to reach in and try to take that ball away. It will be GFC basketball on the alternating possession. So it'll be McWilliams to inbound. Gives to Dub. Dub over to Hansen. Hansen with a nice move. She goes up for 2. And she's got it, but they wave it off. Tough break for GFC. A travel negates that.
Big waste of a potential three-point play there for the Knights.
No question. Jacobson gives to Dietz. Dietz back to Jacobson. Deacons kind of passing at will right now as Jacobson goes up for 3. And I believe that puts her at 8 on the night. Now some good defense by the Deacons, very aggressive. McWilliams gives to Hansen, open shot for 2, and she drains it. 1 point game now in favor of Shanley. Jacobson goes to work for the Deacons, gives to Rotunda outside. Rotunda back to Dietz on a no-look pass. Dietz for 2, can't connect. Emily Dietz has had a couple opportunities that have just rattled around the basket, but Ellen Erie is there to make the defensive play. And now it's Jacobson with it, going up for 2. That one, no good.
Looks like maybe Sarah was expecting some contact going up for that basket.
Doesn't get the call, though. And now GFC has possession. McWilliams with it. McWilliams to Ferry. Ferry over to Dub, who goes up for 2. 8:30 remaining in the first half. The Deacons now trail by 1. Jacobson gives to Swenson. Over to Rotunda. Rotunda back to Swenson for 2, it looks like. And that is 3, actually. That one was close, but they give it to Swenson, and now she has given the Deacons a 23-21 lead.
Don't want to let Swenson get going.
Definitely, and now Shanley has the ball again. Rotunda goes up for two, can't connect, but looks like they got the foul there on Grand Forks Central. So Rotunda goes to the line, trying to build this lead.
Fouls on number 22, Liz Duke, second personal, 18th foul. Lauren Rotunda shooting the bonus. Checking in for the Knights, number 2, Carolyn Smith. Sam Gay back in for the Deacons along with Sierra Bird.
Carolyn Smith now in for the Knights. Lauren Dubb also back. Rotunda's free throw attempt is good. Now to make it a two-possession game. She's got it. 4-point lead for the Deacons. Smith over to Dubb. Very tight defense by the Deacons. Hansen trying to find the ball, gets it to Dubb. Good play. And Grand Forks Central takes a timeout as the Deacons were putting some press on them there. Well, 7:57 remaining in the first half. Grand Forks Central most certainly still in this one, only down 4. They are playing some really good basketball right now. Deacons only edging them by 4, as I said. So, Connor, what do both these teams really have to do to come away with the win here and grab some momentum going into the half?
Well, at the moment, Shanley might have a 4-point lead, but I'm sure they feel like they're losing right now. Their guard play hasn't been quite up to snuff to what it usually can be. I mean, well, Central's making some great contested layups, stuff like that. You can't really teach at practice to see if they can continue to make those.
Right, Central, you really just want to keep the Deacons uncomfortable. They're in a position they don't like. Just keep them there, keep it close. Now some great passing as the Deacons are bringing tough defense, but that one broken up on the ground, and now Central brings some tight defense of their own. Aggressive play. Jacobson goes behind her back, as she does so often, making some great moves. Now out to Day on the perimeter, and a travel turns that ball over. Stephanie McWilliams checks in for Grand Forks Central. Lauren Dubb goes out for Grand Forks Central. She's not logged a ton of minutes in this first half. She's a very good player, though, for Central, so they're going to look to keep her active and get some points for the team in this one. McWilliams now out to Hansen. Hansen for 3. That one just off the money. Deacons grab the rebound. Jacobson over to Rotunda. To Dietz. Back to Rotunda. Now to Jacobson. Goes up for 2. That one rolls off the basket, but some good rebounding by Dietz gives Rotunda the 3.
You don't want to leave a player like Rotunda with all that time out on the perimeter.
And that's what makes her so dangerous. She's got that height, which makes her a threat in the paint, but then she's got three-point ability, much like Carolyn Smith does, as she just knocked that three-pointer down. Jacobson over to Rotunda. To Day. To Jacobson. Inside to Dietz. Back out to Jacobson. Almost loses that one. Day now has that pass tipped, and some great play by the Knights to keep it in. Long pass by McWilliams to Smith. Smith with it, trying to find someone to pass to, gets it to McWilliams. Back out to Anderson, who goes up that one off the money, and some fantastic play by the Knights. They just can't capitalize. Quick inside pass to Berg, goes out of bounds. And it will be Deacon ball with 5:50 remaining in this first half. Jacobson under the hoop. Ooh. Inbounding, gets to Erie. Erie over to Rotunda. Rotunda to Jacobson for 3. She's got it! Connor, what is the Sarah Jacobson point total at tonight?
At the moment it's at 11, so 2 away from breaking that record.
2 away from breaking it, 1 away from tying it. Rotunda with it now. After some good defense by the Deacons, looking for Sarah Jacobson, taken away by Hanson. Good play, but the pass is too far in front of Smith. A good opportunity for Grand Forks Central, but they can't capitalize. They let that one go out of bounds. Now Erie to Dietz. Dietz for 2, and she's got it. Dietz had some trouble with her field goal shooting tonight, but now getting back on track. That's good for Shanley.
Yeah, that's her zone right there, right in the elbow area, and that's definitely her sweet spot. See if she can get going here.
Inside for 2. That one just off the mark by Ferry. Now McWilliams gets it outside. Smith backing off after some aggressive defense by the Deacons. Anderson looking for someone to give to. It's McWilliams who takes a 3, and she's got it. But that's a 2-point basket as she just got a foot inside. That's a tough break for Central. They could have used the 3, but they'll take any points. Now Erie with a long pass over to Jacobson. That one ends up in the hands of a GFC coach.
Number 22, this dude, number 24, Megan Schumacher.
The Dubs check back in for Grand Forks Central. Seven-point lead for the Deacons. Now the Knights looking to cut that down. Dub over to Schumacher. Schumacher out to Smith. Smith for 3. She's got it! 4-point game, folks. Jacobson with it. Jacobson over to Erie. Erie taking her time, trying to find someone to pass to. Gets it to Rotunda. Rotunda throws inside, but it's broken up. But Berg is there for the Deacons. And now Jacobson directing traffic. Gets it to Rotunda.
Yeah, honestly, a great job for Jacobson to kind of slow the game down and now getting a little hectic.
I almost thought that there was a stop in play. She was just calm, cool, and collected out there. But now the Knights have an opportunity as that ball goes out of bounds. And so after some fast play, it will be Deacon basketball. Annie Swenson to inbound. And now Jacobson with it for the Deacons. Jacobson over to Erie. Out to Rotunda, back to Jacobson. Jacobson for 3. That one, and it's in. An odd shot by Jacobson goes in, and ladies and gentlemen, she's going to work again. Almost got it. And she's fouled on the way to the hoop. But Connor, what is that Sarah Jacobson point total at?
At the moment it's at 14, that's breaking the record.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your new Class A unofficial girls basketball point leader, Sarah Jacobson. And Connor, these are the moments you just love to see. This is why you play the game. This is why you follow the game. It's this right here that really makes it all worth it. To see a young lady's hard work finally pay off, it's just a fantastic sight for everybody.
Well, especially for someone like Sarah Jacobson, she's been doing this since she was an 8th grader. You know, it's definitely well deserved.
Very, very true. Great thing to see. And look at that, some respect from Grand Forks Central. No matter who you play for, you gotta respect the things Sarah Jacobson has done.
Jacobson will be at the line to shoot 2.
And now, you gotta put that out of her head though as she goes back to work shooting the free throw. Jacobson's first attempt is good. And Connor, you know, you got to wonder if maybe there's a bit of a weight off her shoulders now.
I think there absolutely is. You know, earlier in the game, we could definitely feel maybe a little bit of the weight on her shoulders, missing 2 of those free throws, something she doesn't usually do. But
she just got back on track there.
You'll think that she'll start getting back on track in more ways than one.
And now the Deacons with some momentum. Long pass from Jacobson. Gets it to Rotunda. And my, oh my, look at Sarah Jacobson go, making plays all over.
Fouls on number 12, Sarah Jacobson
Well, boy, Connor, after a pass like that, you almost wonder if Sarah Jacobson could have played some quarterback for the Deacon football team this year. That was impressive.
In many ways, passes like that are more important or are more impressive than any shot you'll see from a high school girls basketball player.
Very true. The ability to just find that player down court, very impressive. Now Schumacher with it for the Knights. They've really lost a bit of that momentum they had, trying to regain it. Dub has it. Dub gets that one to McWilliams. McWilliams with a good pass out to Smith. That one, though, a little high. Shot clock winding down. This has been a bit of a problem for the Knights. Smith takes it. McWilliams with the open three. Takes it just off the money. Rotunda grabs the rebound. Rotunda with it now for the Deacons. Hurrying down court, gets it to Erie. Erie out to Jacobson. Jacobson to Rotunda. Long pass to Erie, or to Swenson, who gives it to Erie. Now Swenson taking her time outside. Now nice pass inside to Rotunda. That one off the bottom of the basket. GFC grabs the rebound. Dub over to Smith. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. GFC could use a little bit of momentum headed into the break. And now jump ball will go in favor of the Deacons, as it is alternating possession. Emily Dietz checks in for the Deacons as Rotunda heads to the bench, getting some rest after logging a lot of minutes in this first half. Jacobson to Erie. Erie looking for Dietz, puts that one a little high. It'll be Grand Forks basketball.
Although the Deacons are up by 11 right now, a lot of sloppy passes, not something that we're not used to seeing from that team.
Very true. They've had the lanes. Their passes, though, have just been a little off the money. Once again, it's that uncomfortable position that the Knights have been putting them in that has really kind of led to some of those errors. And right there, Erie takes one away, but it'll be called a jump ball in favor of Central. Still a great effort by Erie nonetheless. Dub to inbound, gets it to Hansen. Now to Schumacher. Schumacher to McWilliams. McWilliams back outside to Schumacher. To Hansen. To Dub for three. That one off mark, and now a good pass from Jacobson to Swenson. Swenson goes up for two, no good. Who's got the rebound? It's Berg. Berg to Jacobson, and now she's slowing that game down as she does. Back to work, though. She gives it to Swenson, who goes up for three, and it's in and out. Rebound grab by Dietz. Goes up for two, and finally some points for the Deacons after a great effort there. 50 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Knights really could use some points fast. Schumacher to McWilliams. Back to Schumacher. She was not expecting that pass. Good job to corral it, though. McWilliams to Dub. Back to Schumacher. Inside to Ferry, and they've got good D on her, but it doesn't matter. Ferry goes up for two and gets it. Now Jacobson directing traffic down court, as she does so well. Gives to Erie. To Swenson. Back to Erie. Swenson and Erie going back and forth. Erie decides to shoot. That one, no good, though. And now with 4 seconds left, see if the Knights can do something. Quick pass, Dub gives to Hansen, who takes it at the buzzer, but that one way over. And now, as time expires in this first half, the Deacons lead at 42-31. But make no mistake, folks, Grand Forks Central is definitely in this one. And with some fresh legs, we got a good second half coming up. And Connor, tell us, who are some of the key players in this first half?
Well, over for Shanley, obviously Sarah Jacobson has 16, key contributor there, and Lauren Rotunda has 12. Then you go over to Grand Forks Central, Stephanie McWilliams has 8. And Carolyn Smith has 6, so maybe a little bit more of the balance scoring on the Grand Forks side, and for Shanley, a couple players taking the load.
Well, it was a fantastic first half of basketball. We saw Sarah Jacobson break that record. That was a great moment. But definitely, I think the story of that first half was the way Grand Forks Central is playing. They're playing hard, they're playing with an edge, and I'm very excited to see what the second half has in store for us. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a great half of basketball coming your way. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to North Dakota Girls High School basketball action as the Shanley Deacons are taking on the Grand Forks Central Knights. Well, before we get to some analysis, we got a nice halftime clip to show you. During the half, one of our Shanley TV-owned Mr. Lane Hallock attempted a three-point shot. We can only assume this was dedicated to the crew at Shanley TV. And Connor, look at that form from Mr. Hallock.
Well, I think he has to get a little lower in his squat, as we'll see. The shot's a little bit short.
And, you know, just a bit of an air ball there, just a bit off target, but a good attempt from one of our own Lane Hallock. Now, Connor, back to the real basketball. How about this game we got going on right now? Deacons up by 11, but Grand Forks Central really playing with an edge.
Well, I don't think the Deacons expected Grand Forks Central to be right with them as they are right now. I mean, it's an 11-point game, but it could be anyone's ball game right now. You know, in Grand Forks, I'm sure they're very happy to be in position. I think they'll do as much as they can to capitalize on it.
No question, Grand Forks Central is fearless right now in the way they're playing. They're all over the court. They are going all in, and I am just loving it. Don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV and follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV. Speaking of us on Twitter, we'd like to give a shout out to Lynn Swenson, who is watching from Seattle, Washington. We love to hear that Shanley TV is all over the country, even all over the world. So if you're watching from somewhere, tweet at us, please, and tell us where you're at. We'd love to give you a shout out on air. Now, folks, we are just a few seconds away from tip-off to the second half. It is a great game of basketball going on right now. It's a great night for basketball, and I'm loving it. And we are underway as Jacobson, the new Class A unofficial point leader, takes the ball. Deacons passing things around out there, trying to find a hole in this defense. Quick pass to Rotunda, gives it to Erie on the outside. Erie back to Rotunda, over to Jacobson. That pass tipped. And now the shot for three, in and out. Thought that one was going in, and I think Annie Swenson did too. Tough break there. She's a great three-point shooter, as we said. Now an attempt for two by GFC, broken up, and Jacobson takes it for the Deacons. A quick start here, and Rotunda goes up for two and gets it.
That possession, a great microcosm of you know what the Deacons can do to you. Get the shot block down on the defensive side and quickly get the ball over to the offensive side of the court and make the quick two.
That is how they do it. They've got a fantastic scoring defense. Now Dube with it. Our apologies, as we've been calling the Dubes Dub. Very sorry about that, but we have got their name pronunciation correct, hopefully. And there is Lauren Dube draining that shot. Rotunda with it for the Deacons, out to Erie. Erie for three. That one off target. Some great rebounding there by Devil's Lake, but it becomes a jump ball. Knights got to the ball there, but some great effort by the Deacons to battle for the ball, make it a jump, but Knights maintain possession. Schumacher over to McWilliams. McWilliams back to Schumacher. Outside to Dube. McWilliams to Schumacher, inside to Ferry. Ferry up for two, and she's got it.
She's been making those shots all day. Dietz can't quite figure out the way to stop her.
Ferry has been dominant in the paint. Watch out, Annie Swenson for three. That one just off. Jacobson goes up, and she's got the two. Rebound put back for Sarah Jacobson. Now McWilliams to Schumacher. Over to Dube. Dube over to Schumacher. Good defense by the Deacons. A great pass from Schumacher to Dube, and Lauren Dube drains it. Now Jacobson passes over to Erie. Erie thought about the three instead. Gives it back to Jacobson. Nice pass over to Erie. Or to Swenson. Now over to Erie, and now Jacobson takes the three off the front of the iron. Schumacher grabs the ball. Now waits for the rest of her team to catch up. Good effort there by the Knights to keep that ball. Almost lost it. Now over to McWilliams, to Dube. And the boys basketball score at halftime. Grand Forks Central 27, Shanley Deacons 30. We'll keep you informed on that one as Rotunda steals the ball and puts it away for two. Well, boy, Connor, You were right. The Deacons' defense is so great at creating those turnovers, which lead to points.
And on that position in particular, Rotunda with another great strong-handed right layup, something that she's not accustomed to doing, being a left-handed shooter.
Just some very impressive all-around play by the Deacons.
Checking in for the Knights, number 4, Desi Hansen.
In for the Knights, number 4, Desi Hansen. She was a key player in that first half, also looking to make an impact now here. Inside to Dietz, goes up. That one, though, too low. Couldn't quite get a clean shot off there as GFC was all over her. You see that replay.
Falls on number 40, Abby Ferry. That's her second.
Ferry's defense, though, leads to the foul, gives Dietz the opportunity for 2. Dietz' first attempt is good. 12-point game now with 14:52 remaining. Dietz' second attempt also good. Some good free throw shooting from Emily Dietz tonight. Desi Hansen with it. She has 2 Deacons on her. Nice pass, though, to Dube. Dube now over to Ferry. Outside to Schumacher for 3, and she's got it. 10-point game now. You know, Grand Forks Central has been doing a lot of that, 3-point shot here or there, a steal here or there, but really it's been about consistency. That's been their issue. They haven't been able to really do any of that on a consistent basis.
But they've managed to do just enough to stay in this game. Only a 10-point game with 14-12 left in the game. It's still anyone's ball game.
That is very true, as some tight defense by the Deacons. Good job by the Knights, though, to get out of it. Now they set up, let things calm down as Dube gives to McWilliams. Inside to Ferry, out to Schumacher. Saw her drain a 3 just a few seconds ago. Hansen driving forward, good pass outside to McWilliams. Shot clock winding down, up for 2. No good. But a travel would have negated that anyway, however. That's been an issue of Grand Forks Central, too. They've had a couple travels that have negated some potential big plays.
Yeah, not just travels, but wasted possessions in general. A few errant passes, and as you just saw there from the Deacons as well. Kind of a sloppy game all around.
Very true. Some areas have been fantastic from both teams, and others just a little confusing. It's been an interesting game, Connor. Hansen now working on Swenson, gives a nice pass out to Dube. Dube for 2, no good, but good rebounding by McWilliams. McWilliams takes a shot for 2. That one was contested. It was a good attempt, though, as Grand Forks Central grabs the rebound. But how about the block by Ellen Erie? And it looks like she's going to get 2 points off of it.
What a great play from Erie, as single-handedly got those 2 points for the Deacons.
No question. That was just fantastic. Hansen over to Schumacher. To McWilliams. Back over to Schumacher. McWilliams now trying to make something happen. Gives to Hansen. Hansen with an open 2, and she's got it.
Hansen for 2 assists. McWilliams, timeout taken
And
by the Knights.
the Knights take a timeout here.
Checking in for the Deacons. 30-second timeout.
If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support of Shanley TV. .12:40 remaining in this game. Deacons hold a 10-point lead. Jacobson over to Dietz, who loses her footing and gives the ball up. Ferry with it now. Easy layup for 2, and she's got it. I'm not sure what happened there, Connor. Unfortunate for Dietz, just a odd play.
Yeah, strange combination of events.
Dietz, a really good player all around, so just too bad that happened there. Just a bit of a odd situation that came to fruition. Rotunda over to Jacobson. Shot clock winding down as Jacobson gets it to Rotunda for 3, and she's got it. What can Lauren Rotunda not do? Dominant in the paint, fantastic with her three-point shot. She is just such a weapon for Shanley.
Well, and don't forget her rebounding skills as well with those long, lanky arms. You know, that helps as Grand Forks answers with another 3.
Lauren Dube, very true, Connor, all those things you said about Lauren Rotunda, but it looks like Grand Forks Central has a bit of their own answer to that in Lauren Dube as she just hit that three-pointer. Play blown dead. And foul on Dube there.
Checking in for the Knights, number 22, Liz Dube.
That's her 3rd foul of the game. Now Jacobson inbounding. Gives to Swenson for 3. That one no good. McWilliams with it now. Inside, goes up for 2. Doesn't get there, but she's fouled on the way. See, on the replay, easy call for the refs there, just a little too much contact.
Shooting 2, Steph McWilliams.
And a very different story from the first half. At this point in the first half, each team had at least 4 or 5 fouls. Now a total of 3 between the two teams.
Very true, Connor. This second half has gone by pretty quick. We got 11-17 remaining, and it's been a pretty clean half of basketball. Second free throw attempt, no good.
Looks like that'll be a lane violation called on Ellen Erie.
Tough break for the Deacons now as McWilliams goes again here. And she drains that one. Now the Deacons go to work. Jacobson over to Erie. To Rotunda. Inside to Dietz. Back out to Erie. Erie with a high pass corralled by Rotunda. Back to Erie. Some good passing by the Deacons, but they got to get a scoring opportunity here. Shot clock winding down. Jacobson gives to Rotunda. Rotunda outside to Erie, who shoots for 3. That one no good.
Shot clock violation.
Can't really blame Erie necessarily there. Shot clock's winding down. You really just got to take something.
Well, I don't think they should have been in that situation in the first place. You got to be aware of the shot clock and get a shot off before it.
Very true. You got Lauren Rotunda and Emily Dietz, 2 big, fantastic players in the paint. When that passing outside isn't working, you just got to drive forward. That shot there no good for Grand Forks Central as the Deacons grab the rebound. Nice pass to Erie, who goes up and grabs 2. That has been really unfortunate for Grand Forks Central. They've allowed so many of those fast breaks there and let the Deacons just put up easy points.
And another thing you can't coach is Sarah Jacobson's vision. All the way down the court, she finds the open Erie running for the easy layup.
She is like a quarterback on the court. Now Dietz with it, gives to Jacobson. Good play by the Deacons there. And they are going to grab, looks like Liz Dube on the foul there.
Also number 22, Liz Dube. That's her 3rd personal.
That's her 3rd.
3rd team foul. Checking in for the Knights, number 40, Abby Ferry. Deacon basketball on
And
the
Abby
sideline.
Ferry comes in now for the Knights. Rotunda to Dietz, over to Jacobson, to Erie, back to Jacobson. Jacobson goes up for 2, and she's got it. Nice playmaking by Sarah Jacobson with 9:50 remaining. Central looking to answer. Hansen with it. That one broken up by Ellen Erie. How about the defense of Ellen Erie?
Oh, what a pass from Jacobson.
Wow, a fantastic series of events for the Deacons.
And just like that, they're up by 12. That's what those fast breaks will do to you.
No question. Schumacher. Over to Lauren Dube. Lauren Dube up for 2. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Jacobson with another long pass to Erie. Smart decision by Erie not to shoot, but then the pass intercepted by Dube. She gives to McWilliams. Very nice play out of Dube right now. And then Jacobson takes it away, but it goes out of bounds. Some impressive defense by both these teams. Now, Hansen with it. Hansen has that one broken up by Ellen Erie with a fantastic play to keep it in bounds. Gives to Jacobson, and Jacobson puts it away for two. 14-point lead for the Deacons. 8:40 remaining. GFC needs to get this game back in check. You know, the Knights' philosophy really was bend, don't break, and they've just got to try to keep doing that, as they can't connect there, but a rebound and a putback. That's what you got to do. As I was saying, bend, don't break.
Going back to their formula from the beginning of the first half, getting offensive rebounds and getting those putbacks, those will add up pretty quick.
You just can't let the Deacons get too big of a lead. You know, you got to keep them uncomfortable within that margin. And Rotunda goes up for three. That one no good. She had been on fire from beyond the arc tonight. Erie with a diving play to break that up. How about the defensive effort of Ellen Erie tonight?
Yeah, she's been all over the court making steals. A couple possessions ago, she had that block, and that she ended up getting the layup for.
Huge difference.
Players like that make the big difference in these games.
No question. Smith gives to Schumacher. Schumacher looking for someone to pass to. Does get Smith, and Smith looking for Anderson there. Just wasn't on the same page.
Back in for the Knights, number 22, Liz Dube.
Liz Dube back in for Grand Forks Central. Dietz gives to Jacobson. Rotunda now. Long pass to Jacobson. Dietz corrals that pass from Jacobson, and she's fouled on her way to the hoop.
I don't know what was better there, the pass or the catch, as we've seen that replay.
No question. Dietz using those long arms to reach out and bring that one back in. Emily Dietz has drawn a lot of fouls in the paint tonight, and you know, that's in large part because of her height and her ability to just go up and put them away.
Well, and more importantly, she's made all of her free throws.
Yeah, that has really been the key. Dietz looking to make this a 15-point game. 7:36 remaining, and she buries it. McWilliams with it, pressed by the Deacons, and Jacobson breaks it up, but she's going to get called for the foul there, it looks like. See on the replay, Deacons with some really aggressive defense, and Sarah Jacobson just kind of runs into the Grand Forks Central player there. Now McWilliams with it. Throws it inside. Ferry outside for three. That one no good off the front of the iron. Jacobson to Dietz. Dietz once again reaches up, but that one is no good.
It's hard to score when you're triple teamed in the paint like that.
No question, but you know, she's been doing it at some points. Smith with a long three, no good. Berg grabs the rebound, and she's fouled. How about that height from the Deacons? You know, when you've got Emily Dietz, Lauren Rotunda, and Sierra Berg all on the same court, I don't know how you defend that.
Well, and combine that with a stellar guard play and the shot making the Deacons have, pretty hard to beat.
It is a winning formula, as they have done. See it right there with Emily Dietz. Grand Forks Central looking to get this game back in the pace they want it. Dube with it, shoots for two, and she's got it. Now what the Knights really need is a defensive stop, because that's really where they've been lacking. Shot from Jacobson for three. That's not what you want to do if you're Grand Forks Central.
Well, how do you stop that? She pulled up from nearly from the red line behind the three-point line.
I don't know, Connor. It's a good thing I'm not coaching, because I really have no answer for that. McWilliams to Dube. Dube has that one taken away. Guess who had the ball there? Ellen Erie. Jacobson now. Over to Rotunda. Rotunda out front to Jacobson. And that foul on Carolyn Smith there. Got a little too much contact. Erie to Jacobson. To Rotunda. 5:45 remaining as Dietz throws that one out to Jacobson. Does a nice job corralling it. Now Rotunda over to Erie. Back to Rotunda. She shoots for three. No good off the front of the hoop. Now Smith outside the perimeter. And you know, Connor, if Shanley wins and gets to number 57 in a row, it'll tie the Class A record for consecutive wins with Williston, who did it in the late 1970s. Big thanks to Tom Mix for that little fact there.
Yeah, you know, another record that Shanley's after here. They'll get a chance to break it in their next game. I think it's against Valley City.
Play blown dead there. 17-point lead for the Deacons.
Also in for the Knights, number 24, Megan Schumacher.
5 minutes left, and Grand Forks Central really needs to go on a run here. Jacobson today over to Dietz, back to Jacobson. Jacobson looks for someone to pass to, shoots for three, that one no good. Now the pass from Day broken up and taken away by the Knights. Good defensive play, but now they need to capitalize. Schumacher, very tight defense on her. Gives to McWilliams. McWilliams over to Dube. To Anderson, back to Dube. Out far to Schumacher. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, but it doesn't matter as Rotunda intercepts that one. Rotunda with a good pass to Jacobson, who gets it for two. And now Grand Forks Central taking a much-needed timeout. See on that replay, just a great pass from Lauren Rotunda, another facet of her game where she really excels. You can really start to see why she is a commit to the University of Mary to play basketball. Fantastic player. Well, Connor, Grand Forks Central, they were keeping it close, but now they've really let the Deacons run away a bit. What do you have to do if you're the Knights to get back in this one?
Well, first of all, it seems like just a minute ago they were only down by 6. Now it's, what, a 19-point game. I mean, all you can do right now is hope for some good shots from your team and then play stingy defense, something that they were able to do early in the first half.
Right, you know, you really just got to get back to that philosophy you had to start the game because that was really working well. Not really sure, you know, what's happened. Looking a little gassed out there, but, you know, if they make a couple of good shots there, get back in this one, it's really a mental game. And if they feel like they've got that momentum back, watch out because we know how the Knights can play.
You know, it's hard to be disappointing in this team, though. I don't think anyone expected this game to even be this close with 4:15 left in the game.
Yeah, really have to give a lot of credit to GFC. Schumacher. Day right on her. Over to McWilliams. To Anderson. Back to Schumacher. Back to McWilliams. Some good passing, but they could use a quick shot. And now they're going to get him through a travel. That, yet again, the travel is really nagging this Grand Forks Central team when they've got the ball in the offensive zone. Jacobson over to Swenson, to Dietz. Back to Swenson. Good perimeter passing by the Deacons. Day to Rotunda. Dietz inside, and Dietz just goes up and over the head of Amber Anderson to grab that one.
You know what? It was a great play by Emily Dietz. The pass is what made that from Lauren Rotunda into the paint to her teammate.
No question. Dube with a good play to take it away from Day. Schumacher thought about the shot, instead gives to McWilliams. Has Anderson. Anderson can't get a clean shot, and they get him on another travel.
And for the Deacons, number 25.
And a big shout out to Thomas Payne, another one of our viewers who's watching from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you very much, Thomas. And once again, if you'd like to get a shout out on air, watching from somewhere interesting, please tweet at Shanley TV. Day now with it for the Deacons. Over to Huber. To Swenson. Swenson for three. That one no good. Tough night for Annie Swenson. She's usually a three-point sharpshooter, and she's had a few struggles. Still played a good all-around game, though. Day over to Rotunda. Rotunda for two. And Rotunda's got it. 76-53 the lead now with 2:40 remaining.
You know, as you mentioned, Andy Swenson, maybe not the best night of her career, but this shows how deep this Deacons team is. If one of their better three-point shooters goes or doesn't have the best night, other players can step up and fill her place.
It's very true, Connor. It's a very deep team for Shanley. Knights throwing the ball around, and looks like they're going to get the Deacons on a foul there. See, Huber made too much contact with McWilliams. Easy call there for the refs. Now inbounding for the Knights is McWilliams. Shot from Dube, no good off the front of the iron. Schumacher there for the rebound. Now quick pass outside to Dube. That shot for three, no good. Day corrals it. Good rebounding by Day. Day now with it. Throws outside to Vetter over to Huber. To Payne. Great passing from the Deacons. Huber with it again. 2 minutes left in this one. Back to Payne, over to Day. Impressive passing, but the Deacons could use a shot. That one broken up. But then they're going to get the foul there, it looks like. Say, Connor, did you know on this day in sports history in 1892, the longest boxing match under modern rules was recorded at 77 rounds?
That's pretty hard to imagine, honestly. I mean, today, can you imagine those fighters taking those hits, for 77 rounds? The brain damage, I can't even imagine.
No question. Very intense match. Now, GFC going to work with just over 1:30 left. Shot for three, no good from Dube. Rebound grab by Payne. Now the Deacons going back to work. Payne gives to Day. Day over to Payne again. Payne to Huber. And they're going to get GFC there with a little reach inside. That's Megan Schumacher, her third personal. Desi Hansen in for the Knights. Huber's shot. Good. And Hadley Huber, now only in 8th grade. She's played some great basketball this year, but what stood out most to me has been her free throw shooting, much like she's doing now. That one no good. But still, nonetheless, if you've watched some of our other games, you've seen Hadley Huber has been very impressive in the free throw department. Scrum for the ball in favor of Shanley. Or jump ball in favor of Grand Forks Central, my mistake. Dube now over to McWilliams inside. Ferry got two Deacons on her, and that was a real tough position for Ferry. Reach it inside there to take the ball away. Gets too much contact. As I said, Connor, real tough position for Abby Ferry there. She has two big, tall Deacons on her, trying to get the ball around. Just really not much you can do to avoid that.
Well, you've also got to give her credit, though. I mean, she's actually had a great night.
Fantastic.
Scoring points from the paint against those taller defenders like Dietz and Berg.
No, for sure. Abby Ferry really put together an impressive night. Berg knocks down that first free throw. And she's got that one.
Checking in for the Deacons, number 20, Lily Rivard.
26-point lead for the Deacons with 1 minute remaining. You know, as we said, Connor, Grand Forks Central really played an impressive first half, and you got to give them all the credit in the world. You know, just couldn't keep the intensity going throughout this one.
Well, it's much easier said than done, obviously. This is a very good Deacons team, and obviously they have this win record going. They'll see if they can break the state record for that as well. The next game against the Highliners. So, I mean, yeah, it was a great game from both teams, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think both teams can come away tonight, you know, with a sense of something to feel proud about. Doob now gives to Doob, and Ferry goes inside. No good, but they're going to get the Deacons on the foul. Don't forget to join us next Tuesday, February 9th, as we'll have South Shanley Boys Varsity Hockey versus Fargo North right here on Shanley TV. Coverage begins at 7:15 p.m. live from Shields Arena. To view all of our upcoming broadcasts, go to ShanleyTV.com and click on the Upcoming Broadcast tab. Free throw attempt, no good. Rebound, tried to take the shot there, no good as well. 19 seconds left. Day takes it for the Deacons. Day over to Payne. To Huber. Back to Day with 3 seconds left. That's going to do it. Your final from McCormick Gymnasium, the Shanley Deacons 79, Grand Forks Central Knights 56. Well, Connor, it was a real exciting first half of basketball. Grand Forks Central, they tried to keep up the intensity, but in the end, they just couldn't get it done, and the Deacons ended up running away with it. But, Connor, who are some of the top performers on both sides of the ball?
Well, no surprise for Shanley. Sarah Jacobson, 27 points, needed 13 to break the record, and ended up with 27. Lauren Rotunda also had 23, and Emily Dietz had 17. Over for Grand Forks Central, Abby Ferry had 15, and Lauren Dube had 14. Big second half from Lauren Dube.
Yeah, Sarah Jacobson, a bit of an overachiever there, going double what she needed to get the record. Real impressive night for her. Just a great night for the Deacons as they tie that wins record. You know, as we said, GFC definitely has something to be proud of. Either way, for Connor Smith and our entire crew, I'm Jed Thomas. The final score from Fargo, Shanley Deacons 79, Grand Forks Central Knights 56. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to ShanleyTV.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.